my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic. And today I'm going to talk about how the signs can celebrate Yule. So how your zodiac sign can make the most of this holiday. Let's quickly cover what Yule is. Yule is a pagan holiday that celebrates the winter solstice. So it's usually celebrated around the shortest day of the year, the longest night of the year. And that's usually around like December 20th to 24th. Some people celebrate it a little longer than that. It just depends on what you're all about. But anyway, let's get into how you can celebrate this. Now, you don't have to be a witch or really into magical workings. I might talk a little bit about that, but there are different ways you can incorporate these activities to make the most of this time of the year. Aries, you are a fire sign, and casting fire spells is really gonna be up your alley. So if you're into magical workings and you have a magical practice and you like spells, then maybe add some fire in that. Like boost it with fire or just incorporate fire into your spell work. Fire is such a powerful element. Decorate your home and everything like around you with pictures of the sun, like drawing pictures, doing arts and crafts of pictures of the sun. Obviously, you're not gonna like go out and take a camera and like just like take a picture of the sun, because like, what, are you trying to blind yourself or something? But if you try to like just make your home feel very sunny and like give it that vibe, and like draw and paint, and if you have a family, you can kind of do that as an activity with them. So you're gonna really want to honor the sun. I know you are ruled by Mars, but it's still like the sun is still very fiery, in astrology it's like a planet. So yeah, definitely like sun decorations. You want to attract that warmth, right? It's a way of spiritually saying like, make it hot again. Like, I'm over the cold. Like, thank you for the cold. Thank you for, nature. And I'm very grateful, but I'm also attracting warmth. And sometimes it's about attracting like the sun god, things like that, depending on how traditional you are. You can also snack on some nuts, or even just light some frankincense, incense. Yeah, that would be so cool. Like, those are different ways that you can honor Yule. Taurus. Oh my God, Taurus. Oh my God. Decorate a tree. No, not a Christmas tree, because y'all, that Christmas actually was inspired by Yule. Pagans did it first, yes, and Yule, actually, one of the traditions was, or is, to have a pine tree, an evergreen tree that you bring into your home, and you hang food on it or decorations so that wandering, hungry spirits aren't out all night in the cold, and you give them a place to go and they feel welcome and merry. Obviously, you're going to want to add some protection to your house so that negative energies don't get in there, but a lot of wandering spirits are around at that time, and you want everyone to feel welcome no matter who they are or what they are, and hanging those on the tree is a really good tradition. It's just really fun to do if you are with your family. So definitely remember that when you are hanging ornaments on a Christmas tree, know where that came from, okay? Pine trees also represent a lot of growth, right? They endure during the cold months. It's very powerful and symbolic, so just keep that in mind. Decorate with black and white or green and red. These colors are a great representation of the warmth to come. White meaning light, black meaning darkness, and how there needs to be a balance here. And also red and green, colors of warmth that you just want to draw in. So definitely fill your life with those colors, okay? You want to enjoy spicy dishes when you feast, have a lot of flavor in them. And don't forget to kiss under the mistletoe because yes, mistletoe means something, right? It's not just some cheesy tradition that people do for Christmas. It's actually something pagans did because mistletoe means more than you know. It represents life. And you can also use it in your magical workings. So just keep that in mind. Gemini. Yes, sing carols. Sing solstice carols. I don't care if you're not a singer. This is such a good way to raise the vibes. You can just sing them in the shower. I don't care. You don't have to go around home to home singing them. But it's just a great way to celebrate and bring people together. Music is awesome, I'm sure you know. A good way to decorate is with black and white ribbons. You can tie them around different places, use them in your magical workings. It's a way to sort of celebrate nature's darkness and light because that's what it is all about, you know, the solstice. The cycle of life. With every death, there is a new beginning. And in this case, they mean like nature, you know. I think you get it. You're smart. Try eating some spiced buttermilk bread. Ooh, and you can even make it. I challenge you to make it. Carry some citrine on you. It's a very powerful gemstone that can really help you during these times and keep up the ambiance, you know? Cancer. Oh, Cancer, you. You must plan for the warm times to come. Make a plan of what you're going to do when that warmth comes. Like, think about your goals for the future. This is really going to help you with the stress of the holidays. You're going to really just want to tune in and be mindful and think like, oh, I'm here in the present. I'm good now. I have, you know, I'm getting my zen on. Like, I'm enjoying this weather and trying to stay warm, you know, and cozy. But I also want to think about like, what is my life going to look like? How can I do better later on? And just like think about that, you know, reflect. Make some plans. Do you want to travel next year? Go do that. But you gotta like make some plans about it. Book some tickets, you know, in advance. I don't know. I'm not done talking about that mistletoe, y'all. Mistletoe. Yes, decorate with mistletoe. Like add it everywhere. It is such a powerful plant. Eat cinnamon flavored cakes. Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. You can even make them. Oh, what fun that would be. Speaking of cinnamon, burn incense. Cinnamon incense. That would be really good. Leo. Invite your friends and family to a feast, a Yule feast. Eat a lot of traditional Yule food. So good. Decorate with a Yule log, which is traditional here. It reminds me kind of growing up in France. You know, Christmas was a big deal where I lived, and they have this cake called the bûche de Noël, and it was so good. So good, and it's very traditional, but that means the log of Christmas. So log. And of course, where did they get that? Well, the Yule log. There are lots of different things you can eat for Yule, a lot of rich spiced dishes, but try some spiced soup, some hot soup. Oh my god, that will be so good. So good, Leo. Ooh, and maybe cook with some nutmeg. Nutmeg is so underrated. Virgo, do some self-reflection. It's time to reflect. Write down your intentions, your goals for the new year in your book of shadows. If you don't have a book of shadows, this would be a great time to start that. Decorate with pine cone. Drink some hot ginger tea. And you can use bloodstone in your magical practice and spell work. It's a very powerful stone, so definitely check that out and consider that. Libra, yes, okay, so Libra. Hang that evergreen wreath on your door. You can create your own, of course. You can use mistletoe, that's with the mistletoe again, holly, ivy, I don't know. You put it together, you make it look fabulous, and you hang it on your door. It's very symbolic. Drink spiced mulled wine. Oh yes, yes, you gotta get your game on. Oh yeah. Light some bayberry incense. Scorpio. Scorpio, I think it's best that you take some time to really list all the spells and the magical workings and things you want to try in your like craft next year if you have one. What is it that you want to cast in the year 2020? And decorate with those colors, red and green, white and black. Drink some hot apple cider. I don't care if it has like no alcohol or if it has alcohol. Drink it. It's really good, really yummy. A good thing to add to your cooking for this holiday is going to be cloves with a rich spice. Sagittarius. Oh yes. Sagittarius, you're going to want to get down and dirty. You need to go in nature and you need to get pine cones. Pine cones are so symbolic. What other time of year do you really enjoy like pine cones, you know? Pine cones are really a thing at this time. And for Yule, oh boy. When you hang them around your home, you know, I just realized I'm kind of blending into the wall. Yikes. I'm a camouflage. Yeah, so hang the pine cones around your home to protect it from negative energies. Very important. Hang pictures of the sun everywhere. You want that sunshine. You want freedom. Ooh, a good thing to eat is curry. Like lots of curry dishes, you know? If you don't want to cook, maybe even get some like Middle Eastern food or something. Wear garnets. Garnet is a really powerful stone for this time especially. It's got some really like powerful energy from it and it's really going to help you during Yule. Capricorn, plan that herb garden. All right, if you don't have one or you didn't have one yet, this is a good time to plan to have one. What do you want in your herb garden? Where are you going to put your herb garden? Like, herb gardens are fucking amazing. They're great for so many reasons. So this is a good time to think about what you're gonna plant for the coming year and, you know, what you can do with your weather. Hang the mistletoe around. Here I am with the mistletoe again. But hang it around. It's very good, very powerful. Eat spiced cakes. Who doesn't love cake? But spiced cakes? Oh my God. Light some cedar wood incense. Cedar wood is gonna be really good for you and your type of energy, Capricorn. It's very, very like light and sort of grounding. Aquarius. Aquarius, you're gonna wanna go out of your way for Yule. You're gonna wanna take some pine leaves and pine tree stuff and just like put it in a big cauldron, or maybe it doesn't have to be huge, okay? But put it in a cauldron and like burn it. That scent is so powerful, that smoke, it's so cleansing, and you're gonna wanna do that. If you don't wanna do that, that's totally cool too. I won't be offended. You can also hang pine cones around your house, drink a lot of wine. Cheers to that. Use fur in your magical practice. A lot of us don't think about that. And by fur, I mean the plant, not like animal fur. The tree or whatever, fir tree. You get it. Practice and cook with cinnamon. So maybe add cinnamon into your magical practice, but also cook with it. It's very powerful at this time, especially when you're trying to balance your feminine energy. If you are having trouble with that, this is great, Aquarius, because you're sort of very like driven person and you have so much airy energy, and cinnamon's really going to vibe with you, you know? Burn pine incense too. Like if you don't want to do the whole cauldron thing, that's totally cool. But I do advise pine incense And wear some clear quartz on your person. Clear quartz is very powerful, very spiritual, and having it on your person is really going to attract a lot of energy. Make sure that you do a lot of cleansing because clear quartz really is more susceptible to negative energy as well as positive energy. So make sure you kind of like know about that and that balance. But yeah, it's very good. And I feel like that's going to be something that you can really handle. It will definitely boost your end of the year intuition as well. It's a very good like stone for or crystal for divination. So definitely think about that. Pisces. Okay, here we are, Pisces. You're going to want to cast a lot of spells for new beginnings, new starts. You want change, right? You want things to progress next year. Think about prosperity. A good way to do all that is by making Yuletide charms. Yes, that is a thing. Hang ivy everywhere. Like you can drape it on things for real. Drape it on your furniture, hang it on the door. Ivy's really special. Drink some hot spiced apple cider. Oh yeah. You're gonna wanna let loose and relax. Let the universe do its dirty work. Let the universe do its work. Wear emerald jewelry. Emerald is my birthstone. But you can wear it if you want to. I'm letting you. It's also just a great Yule like crystal. It's very symbolic and very powerful. A lot of grounding energy, which is something you're really going to need. Plus, it's so pretty. Drink chamomile tea. Fun fact, I think I might be slightly allergic to chamomile. But if you're not allergic to it, like you go for it. It's such a calming and mellow tea. Like it's such a great way to calm your nerves. I always feel like herbal tea has such a huge impact on our mental state and our body. Maybe incorporate some pine needles and some oak leaves into your spell work. All of these trees, you know, they're very powerful when it comes to like grounding energy and definitely earthy energy too, which is what, you know, pagan holidays are all about, right? Celebrating the earth and the stars and the sky, you know what I mean? I also would try to light some pine incense and also maybe some frankincense incense. That would work too, I think. Yep. Cheers to that. Remember, if you're on the cusp, I know you don't like having to choose, but you can take different things from these videos and decide like what works best for you. And I encourage that for everyone. Like obviously there are some things that might be appealing that I encouraged another sign to do, and that's totally okay. These are all different ways you can celebrate the Yule, you know, Yule. You don't have to do it this way. You can pick any of the ways that I suggested to any of the signs, but this is just kind of what I'm feeling for you at this time in 2019 and what my, message is to you here. But yeah, I really hope that you do try to find a way to celebrate this. It's okay if you're not a pagan. It's okay. But maybe lighting a candle, you know, that's red or green or anything, or wearing the color that, you know, reflects the holidays. It's just such a great way to honor where we are right now and be present and just celebrate and be festive. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you. Enjoy your holidays and expect new videos. I was in the hospital the other day. Honestly, I've been dealing with like a lot this winter. So I'm really just trying to work on myself, and sometimes I am a little behind on things, but I am doing my best, okay? And definitely expect more videos soon. Okay, bye-bye. Subscribe.